You name it. We go against the grain. Then to add to that, to still stand up. His brother be out there on man, I'm talking, man, call, come down. I don't get what's going down in our community where, man, on deck, on point. Mark Clemens, Showbot in the building. I need to see you, Showbot. Is that Bianca Austin building? Oh man, listen, listen. Hey, Powerhouse is touching down with us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Crawley, Mr. Cash App $ save the Hampton House. Save the Cash App is $ save the Hampton House. I'm gonna give y'all the insight what I'm envisioning with this this people's convention. I'm talking about the families, I'm talking about the man, like, the black and light blue balloons, so I'm thinking out loud, you know what I'm saying, like the convention, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, delegates, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have the posters up there, you know what I'm saying, you have Ronnie Man Johnson, Tamir Rice, you know what I'm saying, free up political prisoners, indigenous delegates from the indigenous community, the native community, talking about the pipelines, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, reparations, property taxes, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So the basic, you know what I'm saying? The basic, man, when Chairman Bobby Seale said that Minister UEP, when he came to the 10-point platform, say the basic needs and desires of the people. So again, the system gets to believe, oh, that's political. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. You get caught with these different jive jargon. You know what I'm saying? Terms you can't relate to. Chairman Fred gave an example. Chairman Fred say it'll be these sisters that found the free breakfast program, older ladies from the free breakfast program, and the police will pull up. This will be my intro too. I know the comrades go on deck. Chairman Fred say the police will pull up on, hey, y'all for capitalism? So I said, no, Chairman Fred said that ain't no cool thing. And police said, well, okay, what about socialism? So I said, well, I really can't debate with you. I'm really not in tune with all. I really can't, debate with all that. And the police said, well, what about this free breakfast program? And the sister said, yeah, this was feeding our babies. If you attempt to mess with it, we'll blow your brains out. The people can relate, as we say, Stephen Biko, the Black Conscious Movement. Remember these names I'm giving you now. Stephen Biko, the Black Conscious Movement. Go check out this movie too, by the way. Denzel Washington played Cry Freedom. Stephen Biko said the Black Conscious Movement that Black people in particular must grasp the ability to distinguish intelligence from the ability to articulate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't grasp that. You know what I'm saying? It's inability to distinguish that. You know what I'm saying? Do a bunch of words and terms. Oh man, he deep. He said, I know I was growing up, can't be telling me, you gotta meet such and they did. I said, man, who cares from the Living Color episode? We know the Living Color episode, the guy come on through a bunch of words and terms, you know what I'm saying? Man, basically what's the show concerns. We'll have Melissa Crawley out there, we'll have our sister down there, we'll have man, the water bills. We want to sign up there. The water bills, you know what I'm saying? Harvey, see, that's politics. I mean, that's, man, food, clothing, and shelter, survival. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know what I'm saying? This is not a partisan political discussion to our basic needs and desires of the people. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry about, we call it the delegation, the delegation coming from Harvey saying, so what's the issue there? We're talking about, you know what I'm saying, the case of the high water bills. We not only on Harvey, it's not just here, we have a delegation from other suburbs in Cook County. With other delegations, we have a delegation from Cook County. We want to come and speak about the issues in regards to the property taxes. Okay, we also have a delegation. We have the tiny house boys, indigenous community, native. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Talking about what's going on in the reservations, what's happening with political prisoners, Dino Pertia, what's happening, you know what I'm saying, with the pipeline. Yes, we also have a delegation from Cabrini Green. Well, I thought Cabrini Green buildings was torn down, but the people still standing. It's something that's in the DNA in there. I'm telling you, Cabrini Green something, look at something different. I'm telling you, man, we got the two. Fremont, get a call in queue. Come on, welcome Fremont Radio. Come on in, call me. Welcome Fremont Radio. Call. Right on, comrade. Fremont, what? Yes, I'm here, comrade. Right on. Power to the people. I know who this is, but I need my list of orders to know who we have on. Right on. This is I hope y'all those in my list on this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard who this is. Comrade Stan, type of Black Panther Party. Also, we have an advisory board of the Black Panther Party Cub. Um, we honored to have a comrade call in. And I always say, forces that was in it and still standing, you know what I'm saying? We don't take it for granted, you know what I'm saying? Other communities they call, they counsel, they go back into history, so on and so forth. And speaking of history, I'm going to tell you about these documents. I'm recommend everybody watch too, though, talk about that. But I'm glad you called. I'm glad you called in. I don't know who else we got on deck. Other comments calling in. But from a force, we just who didn't read about it. We just relate to the Black Panther Party when it's beneficial. That been through the contested conditions, everything ranging from out there tense weather conditions, driving from the Black Panther Party newspaper, police taking y'all in, boys, pick something in oh, I have to look at the leather jacket. That's really excuse. The Black people coming together, you know what I'm saying? Discipline, struggle, you know what I'm saying? Work put in. You can't be told the words. There's so much stuff that you know what I'm saying? Listen, a lot of times they go get the people that was out in the tailgate party. You know what I'm saying? They go back. Well, this is how we do the Super Bowl. You say, well, I ain't never seen cleats or none of that. This comrade, you know what I'm saying? The contested condition is still standing. In particular, comrade, I'm on cloud leave, so we are fortunate right now. I mentioned earlier, the Bible programs. I want y'all to know these terms. The Bible programs, the Black Panther Party Institute, the free busing programs of prisons, free clothing, free medical centers. You know what I'm saying? But the free breakfast program. Now you can put it in context. This is prior to those schools we've been talking about for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? But if you can tell us about Black Panther Party free breakfast program, take us there. We doing it right now, y'all. 57th and Green, south of Chicago, 10 a.m. in the morning, 12 noon. We'll start this Sunday on 57th and West Corcoran on the west side of Chicago every Sunday. And everything, little education about it, how we deal with the people, everything. No better opportunity that you get. I was just talking to forces that was there. That being said, comrade, this year, the importance of that, and you know what I'm saying, and why the government, we know they came to the Black Panther Party and just for all the everything that y'all stood up and did, stand up for self-determination. But that in particular, what did that? I mean, because you would think from the naked eye, that's no problem. Just feeding children for free. That's no big deal. What's the dynamics? What triggered the ire of this system? You know what I'm saying? To come in, to talk about, stopping the food, threatening, stopping donations. What was to that program?
Right on. Well, I'd like to first say thank you all for having myself, I believe, Comrade Ruff, on. I believe Comrade Henry is supposed to be on.
Right on.
But there's individuals of us that really labored in the program. Minister Huey said that the definition of a community is a comprehensive collection of institutions therein. The institutions in the community were not serving the community. In particular, there was no program feeding children, and Minister Huey and Chairman Bobby got together and they came up with a very basic, simple concept to meet the needs of the people, and that was the Breakfast for Children program, because it didn't. When I went to school, there was nothing there, in terms. So children were going to school on empty stomachs, and Chairman Bobby and Minister Huey figured that children could learn better, with food on their stomach. So we came up with the program, the Free Breakfast for Children program, and it stood for free. Nobody ever paid anything in terms of it. And the way that we ran the program is that we went into the community and we collected donations. Obviously, we got coined with extortion. That's where the extortion BS came. But we just felt that if businesses existed in the community and they eaten off the loaf for the black community, they were going to contribute back. And that was a mandate that we made sure. Otherwise, we took different tactics and strategies in terms of criticizing those businesses by boycotting and things of that nature. But the way the mechanics of the breakfast program was so dynamic because that program was so vital that it struck a chord all the way to the federal government, where the FBI has sent the local lynch mob in particular Chicago Police Department. And one of the breakfast programs that we had, we were running it out of the office at 2350 West Madison. Pigs came to, and one of their signature tactics were when they would come in to the breakfast programs and raid them in an attempt to shut them down and destroy them, they would attack the food. They would take all the eggs and meat and throw it on the floor. Sometimes they would urinate on it and laugh and that type of thing. But the order from the Central Committee, every time there was a program or an office shut down, the order was get that program back up and running, and we did. We ran those breakfast programs throughout the city of Chicago, from one end of the city to the other, all the way out to the gardens. And those programs were very effective. There was an access of about 3,500 children that we fed on a regular basis, weekly with that program. But it heightened the contradiction with the government that program became a target. The tactics that went into the program in terms from the standpoint of the parties collected is that comrades were assigned, different cadre of comrades were assigned to program. You made that program, and we did that without cell phones. We did that without cars. We did that at all costs. Those programs were opened up, and we never skipped a beat. Some comrades that went to jail, we had a lot of that going on. The pigs were picking us off left and right, on bogus charges. If you were selling the party paper, they would lock you up on bogus charges of, assaulting someone. And we never had to put our hands on the masses. That was one of the cardinal rules. We always were able to articulate what was in the paper, and the reason we were able to do that is because it was mandated that we read the paper. Well, we had PE classes on the paper before we went out to sell, so that we would know what the hell we was talking about to the masses. And with the breakfast program, we didn't just feed the children. We educated those children in terms of the oppressive conditions that existed in this country. And that made the program very, very effective. So it wasn't just we see a need to just give something out to people. No, there was, as old Frederick Douglass say, power conceives nothing without demand. We brought the youth in, we educated them, we organized them, they participated in rallies, they participated in the distribution of propaganda for any event that we were involved in. Some of them, ultimately got into some of the other activities like the martial arts program, sickle cell, when we kicked off the sickle cell. All of that was interconnected and it was related. So we would have some of the youth canning for sickle cell donations and things of that type. But the program was very effective. You had to be there. Most of those programs, you had to be there at later than 6 o'clock. But most of the time, due to the fact that a lot of us were playing public transportation, a lot of people think, they look at it, they see the breakfast program, and they glamorize it. Oh, maybe these brothers came in on some Lamborghinis. The Lamborghinis was the soles of our shoes, but a lot of times they had holes in them. They wore the shoes out in an attempt to make these programs viable, and we did that. A lot of times we would serve the children to the point where there was nothing for us to eat, and then we left that program and we went to other programs. Okay, so we never stopped serving the people. We never stopped to criticize and say, hey, well, I got, we moved on. We moved on when we had to go and sell papers. And mind you, a lot of the comrades that worked the breakfast programs had just been up all night pulling duty because we had to maintain security on either our cribs or our offices to keep ourselves in this life, because a lot of times the pigs will come in the wee hours of the morning, hidden Panther cribs, allegedly looking for whatever they claim they were looking for, or firearms, or somebody got warrants on them. So we were subjected to all kind of oppressive conditions to serve those programs. It's all in the attempt to shut down the breakfast program, and that came directly from the Hoover's office, because the program is basically fronted off the American government that there was nothing in the school system that was in this country. So we replicated, the breakfast program was replicated in every chapter and branch throughout this country, that there was a chapter or a branch of the Black Panther Party. But just locally in Chicago alone, it was about 3,500 or better that we served.
Plenty Spirit salute. Plenty Spirit revolutionary love and respect. So let me know we get any other callers in queue. I'm just hearing this again. This is I just want our revolutionary appreciation, respect to you and all the comrades. I mean definitely to the vision of the founders of the Black Panther Party, to our Central Committee, to the rank and file. And I'm just I'm honored and humbled, man. So again, I'm just hearing this, and you can see. I think back.
And Cameron, not to cut you off,
yes.
But let me say this here.
Yes.
There were many sisters
yes.
that worked that breakfast program pregnant. Okay.
Man.
Mom,
man.
Pregnant. Okay.
Yes.
There was never a question of a fucking 401k. Okay.
Yes.
What kind of benefits that come along?
Yes.
They were selfless in doing it, putting
pregnant.
Man. They had to do aside.
Pregnant.
At 6 o'clock every morning, and we got that stuff down to the science where when we go out in the community, we started organizing the masses. A prime example of that was Sister Henry's wife, Diana. Diana, I met Diana selling paper. She was working at Cook County Hospital. I scooped her up, and her church. One of the breakfast programs was at the Martin Newberry Center. So we had comrades scattered throughout the city of Chicago. So we figured out, okay, you know what? This sister got a crib, okay, and it's right across the street. So her crib became a Panther crib. We took that joint over, and comrades that was assigned to the Martin Newberry breakfast program, that's where they bunked out. So you got no excuses. All you got to do is open the door, walk directly across the street, and you at the breakfast site. So we had concepts of being able to, but like I said, we had less, but we had more dedication. We had the respect, and again to the sisters. The sisters checked brothers on that breakfast program. It wasn't no, hey, I'm gonna lay in the crib a little longer. That breakfast program was a focal point, okay? And we took that same concept into all the programs, like the servant say, survival pending revolution. We believe that, and we put it into social practice, because with all of the programs, it was mandatory for us to call in every 2 hours. And when comrades had an issue with that, hey, the reason being for that is that you could come back to this office and there's no office. Okay, that happened many times across.
Well, y'all calling in, not with no cell phones. You got to find the nearest pay phone or what have you.
Oh, there's no cell phones, Doc. You gotta find your pay phone, and you gotta get your tin can to straight. But it was mandatory you did check in, and it was also designed to weed out undesirables. These are provocateurs, motherfuckers that was on something else.
Yeah.
But it was mandatory. So if you were that also led to OD, as we call the person that sit on the desk and ran the office, OD,
also today. Also today.
Yeah, also today. That let the OD know that you were where you supposed to be. Whether it was selling papers, whether it was working at the medical center, whether it was working in the clothing program, whatever program you were working in, that let that. So that was a regular ritual that you had to call it every 2 hours, mandatory. That was consequences that came along.
Yes, indeed.
But we ran those programs without now with realistically, they were hiccups, but we created systems to be able to have supplemental people to come in, and because a lot of times we would find extra people to the various sites, but those programs are all up from the medical center, the struggle. I remember one time we had a program. The church still exists now. St. Dominic's Church is on Orleans over there in Cabrini. And we were going into the church to open up the program, and the Cobra Smoke got on top of the jets there and started shooting down. And we called chairman and told chairman. We went to the directory of the church and called chairman and told him we was pinned down. The chairman said, "Don't worry, resolve that contradiction with the street tribe." So there were contradictions that came along with feeding hungry children. So it wasn't just a cool by God. There was heat that came along with it.
St. Dominic's is still over. Is St. Dominic's still over there now?
It's still over there.
Wow.
St. Dominic's church itself is still over there now. Right off of Orleans as you go.
Y'all in Cabrini Green. Cabrini Green, if y'all listening in, we gotta get that breakfast. We get that free breakfast program popping over there. I'm talking about before August 30th, y'all. We got because Cabrini Green, it's something in the dirt over there. You know what I'm saying? I get a report back today. You know what I'm saying? The police still harass them cats, and man, we got the call the other day, man. Sandra Greer and others, man, we touched, man. I think Monday the police had vamped on this one cat. So Tuesday, we put the call up, make sure y'all the next be out there for the response. Them cats, historically, they be on deck. And I remember hearing that war story about this. I'm glad you pointed that out, because see, I thought people romanticize it, but under contested conditions, man. And just even, I heard a story about sisters even having labor pains, and they still out there, getting ready for the breakfast program. Brothers, in that dynamic of duality of, what a community. What was that? What the Minister UEP knew? What did he say about a community? What's the definition of a community again?
A comprehensive collection of institutions within.
A comprehensive. Say it one more time for me, comrade.
Comprehensive collection.
A comprehensive collection of institutions. See, people they got us want to change definitions, and you go.
Because y'all, when the sermon defined the contradiction with the church and how the church has defected from the black community.
Yes.
That's when he broke down.
Yes.
The definition of a community.
Man.
You think about it.
Oh, that mother. Man, the words of Chairman Fred ain't no bad. Man.
A community is for what? Schools.
Man.
Grocery stores. So those institutions are in that community. That's the make of that community. So when he defined it like that, it resonated. We got the gist of it, but he broke that down in dialectical materialism. A community is a comprehensive collection of institutions.
Still relevant, man. Shit. Where's the Chairman Fred? Ain't no bad motherfucker. The Minister UEP Newton, man.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
It was an honor, brother. It was an honor to roll with brother. I
Man,
love
man,
him so
man.
much beyond just personally being around.
Man, we gotta make sure we define, man. We have to define, be clear what a constitute, what a community is. What, you know what I'm saying? What a man is, what a woman. Don't take for granted. Every time they keep on switching. See, imperialism, this system with power, it'll come in, it'll redraw lines on what, you know, so who you are. You know what I'm saying? Whose land is what? They redraw lines. It'll redefine. This is a community. You're like, wait a minute, this is a jail cell. This not even a jail cell. You know, this is a revolutionary. They start playing these games to have a concrete definition of what a community is, and you look at it's embarrassing, it's humbling. You start saying, wait a minute, what, ain't no institutions, you know what I'm saying? You look at it in the community, you say, man, ain't, and then they water them down, they turn to food deserts, then flip the script like it's something we did wrong. To stand up and call that contradiction, man, you know what I'm saying? And we say it's an honor. I'm gonna, man, clinch fist salute to the comrades, man, the Black Panther Party Cubs, y'all. We say to the Black Panther Party, it's a tough act to follow, but we attempt our best to walk in y'all Paul steps. And man, Nicholas Lee Foundation, other day, man, get on deck on 67. I want y'all come see yourself, y'all. 67 the Green, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. in the morning, and out there with that free breakfast program. We again, tough act to follow. We still doing it. We're gonna be on the west side of Chicago. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. I want to shout out to Billy Ray Valentine. Go on his page. He did a video clip for commercial for us. Check through my father's eyes, man. This is in the history of this, and again and without no resources from the state, and you get all these different individuals getting all this finance, man, and think about the people. It up the ante where the government had to come and say, well, we can't stop it. Let's co-opt it. That's where they had to come in with their free lunches in the school, but they can't duplicate it. They can't. They start asking children, well, why your name different from your father's? I need to know this information. How many people in your household? Like that, one of Asada Shakur talking about in Harlem, when a child came in the Black Panther Party Free Breakfast program, he was stuffing some pancakes in his pocket, and she explained that you can never steal from your program. It's your thing. It's just the people's program. Yep. You know, man, hey, man, revolutionary love and respect, comrade. Yes, indeed. Who else? Do we have any other comrades called in?
I believe Ruck and Henry should be.
Ruck, Henry, are they on? Somebody they tapped in. Can you clear the airlines? Bring them in.
Yeah, Fremont College, press 1 to speak.
Press 1 to speak. Is they on? We expecting some other members of the Black Panther Party, y'all, who, oh man, down knows Tawita, man, Ruck, man, I'm talking, hey, man. When I say this one, when we talk about these sisters and brothers, this one no affirmative action for no. We talk about these sisters, you know. So a lot of people say, well, we got to have a woman in position just for the record to say, I'm talking about comrades. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, on the battlefield. It was the duality, the balance, you know. I say, man, you know, man, you talk about struggle. It kind of cuts me when I hear in our community a lot of times, you say, oh, they're trying to kill all the black women, or trying to kill a black man. Dig this here, man. You under attack when genocide is happening, wiping out entire people. You know what I'm saying? Man, to be able to be very clear. Yeah, there's certain specific, you know what I'm saying? But even when they hit one segment of our community, it's connected. Winnie Mandela said, I said on the Carl Nelson show early this morning, Winnie Mandela said when a person is in prison, it's not just that person that's impacted. Go look at how they were, when Nelson Mandela was locked, they had him locked up. Go look where they sent her to. Go, you know what I'm saying? Barren land, you know what I'm saying? Go look what couldn't grow no food, you know what I'm saying? Go look at the tax, how, you know what I'm saying, what it does, you know what I'm saying? And not even for the freedom fight, you ain't gonna go that far. Go look at, you know what I'm saying, movies like Claudine, how, you know what I'm saying, you degrade, you hit one aspect, you degrade one aspect of the family, how the trickle down impact and the inspiring dynamic. I'm talking about, hey, I'm in here, hey, I just say in church they be waving their hands like they touch. I'm throwing my fist up. I'm talking about the free breakfast program. And I'm so honored and humbled, man. I'm talking about, again, just to be, you'll say, man, it'll be, man, to be able to, again, to walk in the post steps.
Hey, Chair.
Yeah, comrade.
Chair, the other thing I want to highlight about that comrade, Ruck worked the breakfast program, and she would leave the breakfast program and run that medical center with Minister Doc. Yes, she ran that. That sister ran that whole sickle cell anemia program. Oh man, she was a beast with it.
This is important to know. In fact, I know this is the reason that gave me a charge up. See, I ain't want to let the cat out the bag, but we've been discussing about that free medical center. And so you need to know. This people say, "Oh, what's the importance of even knowing this?" This is important because it gives us a bar. It gives us a bar, a little sense, something to. They say a orphan horse. An orphan horse is the most difficult horse to raise. An orphan horse is the most difficult horse to raise. You ain't need that template. My brain is bubbling right now. Why you think in the Army, in the Navy, they study West Point. They study previous war. They study General Patton. You know what I'm saying? This is necessary discussion. And give me, man, I mean, actually the age range, to look and say, man, it's been done before. Then to point out, no cell phones, no social media, a commitment. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, we're going to honor, get her in here, but y'all don't know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? And take, you know what I'm saying? Man, the Ruck, man, this is Doc Satchel, man, Core and Jerry Foreman, Deborah Johnson, man, Stan McKinney, man. We come around here, it's a plethora of forces. I tell people, we ain't got my caller came in.
Yeah, Fremont County, calling Q.
Calling Q.
Oh, I'm here.
Right on. Welcome to Fremont Radio. Come on, let me say one thing when you're in. Y'all, listen, we ain't got to suffice for no Luciano, no athletes to be, you know what I'm saying, to be our man. We got real deal representatives, y'all, who we can relate to. We look at the example. I know a lot of y'all be worried, what we gonna do without, well, if you ain't Democrat or Republican, how we gonna breathe? How we gonna clean out ourselves that we defecate? How we gonna eat? Man, listen, the condition got so intense. When you hear that term, that wasn't just no slick soundbite. The Black Panther Party. The Black Panther Party, that was a revolutionary political organization. I know they try to minimize it to just that of the gun, but they even politicized the gun and met the basic needs of the people, man, with the people. So you know what I'm saying? So again, y'all, listen closely to these war stories, these testimonies, and make sure you cross the T's and dot the I's, because again, they're gonna create the Drakes and the fakes. They're gonna create the Drakes and the fakes. They're going to create the Drakes and the fakes to come hijack. The Drakes, the fakes, and the Panther Party said the jackanapes to come and hijack this history, y'all. You better make sure you cross them T's and dot them I's, and make sure you give me the real deal history on how this go, y'all. Welcome, comrade, to Fremont Radio. You there, comrade?
Yeah, I'm there, comrade. I thought you was
Yeah, I'm on cloud million. I'm on cloud million right now about this. I ain't ready to come down. I'm on cloud million. I'm revolutionary proletarian, intoxicated of the legacy of the Black Panther Party. So I ain't ready to come down. I'm talking about a lot of people been getting this cut, telling them they gotta go through all these other people, these great savers. I'm on cloud million about a group of brothers and sisters in basic range from age 14 to 24 years old that shook the world. So we talking about the breakfast program. Give us the background, you know what I'm saying, who you are, St. Louis, and dynamic, because you know what I'm saying, this dynamic is impacting throughout the country, you know what I'm saying? I mean, throughout the world. We talking give us the background, comrade.
Okay, first thing, like everybody know, my name is Henry Nesbitt, and I was a member of the Illinois chapter when I was stationed down in East St. Louis, which was considered the Southern Illinois branch of the Black Panther Party. Basically, I think we're talking about the breakfast program, and one of my, I think, greatest joys I've had in life, besides my wife and my kids, was feeding the kids at the breakfast program. It was. I will never forget that until the day that I actually died. Stan had threw out a number. I think it says like 3,700. I think he said it was feeding the kids a week, if I remember correctly. Now, a lot of people probably hear that number and say, "Well, I don't believe that." Let me give an example. When our breakfast, we had three in the St. Louis area. We had one actually in St. Louis. We had one in East St. Louis, and we had a group of white people have probably heard called the Intercommunal Survival Committee. They worked under the Black Panther Party. They also had a breakfast program in the poor white community in St. Louis. But in East St. Louis, we fed approximately 200 kids a day. The kids would come in shifts because we can only put in as many as 50 in the building safely at a time. They would come in shifts of 50. We would feed them, talk to them, try to get them off to school. So when you look at numbers like that, you can see that he's probably really underestimating how many kids we fed, to be honest with you. Also, at one point, there was a breakfast program that was in Carbondale, Illinois, when we had a headquarters down there also. But that breakfast program, I don't care what you did. I don't care where you went. It was mandatory that you went to that breakfast program. Just like Comrade said, you can be up all night long. I don't care. You're going to be at that breakfast program in the morning. And to let people know, a lot of times, to be honest with you, we didn't eat ourselves. We ate if anything was left from the breakfast program, and 99% of the time there was nothing left, to be perfectly honest with you. We had a couple of occasions where we had transportation had broken down, where we could not go over from East St. Louis to St. Louis, for the setup for the program. And there's a certain time of night in the morning, the buses, they call them bi-state, the buses didn't run from the Illinois side to the Missouri side anymore. There were several occasions that we would pack our stuff in boxes and actually walk across the bridge, across the Mississippi River to get to the breakfast program. And people would look at us like, well, how did you get where we walked? They could not believe that we was that dedicated to those programs. But those kids, they had to be fed. Those kids looked at that program as it was like they was at home. They expected it. We tried to give them a menu, not the same thing every day. We had a menu that broke down maybe 4 or 5 days a week, just different things. The regular staples, so we would mix it up for the kids. And this program went on for several years for us. The government came in, and at least the government in East St. Louis and also St. Louis, they did the same thing. They started making it so we were not able to ask for donations and things, for that program. They started arresting us for asking, for donations and things of that nature. It was just it was a hell of a process, but it was a very thankful, very, very important process, which is it resonates even today, even though most people don't know how it came about.
Yes, indeed. Y'all, listen, we live and direct on Freedom Radio, on Spirit of Making History, Taking History, and Taping History. We getting actual, blow by blow. I know a lot of times people try to minimize the struggle to just go ahead, Conrad.
Let me tell you this too, also, Chairman, because this is something I think a lot of people don't understand. And also at this particular time, we had the free prison bus in the prison program, and the bus would come periodically, maybe once a month. It would come to East St. Louis and they would pick up the parents and things, take them to the prison at Statesville, Menard, places like that. Before the breakfast program, a lot of brothers and sisters, and I think this is important that people understand, a lot of brothers and sisters who participated even then in the underground economy, we could not talk to them. You couldn't take them, hit them in the head with a Black Panther news. They would run and go the other way. But these were the same guys. They'd come by late at night, knock on the door, look around, and they leave a little package. Some of you say, hey, man, I'm leaving this because, you feed my little brother. Or I'm leaving this because my mom was able to go see my sister down in jail because of this bus. Yes. They gave a lot of donations. Yes. But they would never admit it. They never want to be around it. Yeah. You could never see them read a paper. But the community supported it. No doubt about it. Show you right, y'all. Again, y'all, we live. Man, make sure y'all come back with 67 The Green, Monday through Friday. Check out what's going on right now. On that corner, Nicholas Lee Center, we right there.
I mean, again, tough act to follow. We tend to walk in the Paul steps, man. That free breakfast program. Sunday, we're going to be 5718 West, I think, Concord, I think, on the west side. And we tell them this is going to be growing and growing. And you need this example. I'm saying, again, the people, I say, in all humbleness, hey, I humble myself to the legacy, a template of, that laid this out. Ain't broke, don't fix it. A lot of things you can look at and say, well, man, that was some sharp clothes, man. Well, that's out of style now. Well, that was a good relationship you was in. That was, y'all was in high school. You know what I'm saying? That food was good, but it's kind of the taste went out of it. This this dynamic. I'm talking about, man. This template. I'm saying this as humble as I can. You know what I'm saying? Man, it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's ever developing. You know what I'm saying? The basic. We still talk. You can correlate the conditions and times. It's kind of eerie. I tell you, especially even with this. Right now.
Hey, Chairman.
Yeah. Talk to me, comrade. Yeah.
The boycott of Bill Boyette. Bill Boyette was a black business owner that owned a number of liquor stores in the Bay Area. And Bill Boyette had the nerve to make the statement when some of the party members, in particular sisters, had went to ask for donations after that breakfast program. Well, that breakfast program was a part of the minister's heart. Okay.
Yes.
And that constituted that boycott.
So you're right.
We worked that boycott and shut that boy down and had him crying. So when you look back, or you can Google the boycott of Bill Boyette by the Black.
Let me out, Melissa Crawley. The boycott. Make sure the boycott of Bill Boyette. That was Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Take that in.
The servant. I worked the boycott. Some of the party members that were in Oakland, that were sent out to Oakland for ideological remolding, worked that boycott. Harold,
like Doc,
Harold. Yeah. And they know we worked that boycott. We worked that boycott line and turned that. We politicized that whole thing. The Lumpers was out there singing. We worked, but when we finished with Bill Boyette, he was ready to turn his old portfolio over to the Black Panther Party.
This is a business owner that was arrogant. Bill Boyette. Y'all make sure go back and play this. Y'all go back and play this. Remember these names. You know what I'm saying? The arrogant. The Black Panther Party talking about the demagoguing politicians, the fastest paid cops. You know what I'm saying? The Aboriginal greedy businessmen. There was the arrogance. You know what I'm saying? The black businessman. He said, man, fuck the breakfast program. What they got to do with him? And ministry we call for that boycott. Go Google this, y'all. I'm flashing back on 54th and Halsted.
Another event that centered around the survival program was, a lot of people don't realize this. The movie The Mac.
Yes.
Hollywood gangster came out there trying to do that movie.
Yes.
And the servants shut him down.
Yes.
Okay. But he didn't just shut them down to be shutting them down. He shut them down because they came into the Oakland community. Black actors were not being paid.
Yes. Y'all ain't hearing this. The man. Sound familiar?
Not being paid black exploitation.
Yes.
And Huey shut that movie production down, and them Hollywood boys came back in crying, and they adhered to the demands of the Black Panther Party.
Yes, indeed.
To pay black actors fairly. So all them chumps, Cosby and all of them, and whoever it was, that's how they started to be. That's how they were able to get paid fairly and fair benefits.
Yes.
Okay. Was behind the party.
Party called the question.
And shutting down. So the Mac almost wasn't going to be
Yes.
paid.
Max Julian talks about that.
When the party gave, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's it led credence to Melvin Van Peebles, because he was a black producer. Hollywood wasn't giving him no action.
Yeah. So you're right.
Hey, comrade. Comrade. I don't know if you want to tell them about Ike Turner, do you?
Yeah, we had the party had the I think it was a Fox Theater.
Hold on, before you tell that correct, hold on. Give me the correct spelling of Bill Boy. Bill Bill Boyette is what? Was it how to spell that? B.
I think it's Boyett. I think. Boyette.
Yeah, that sounds.
BILLBOYETT. Boy.
Listen.
Yeah.
It brought Ron Dulles and Ramsey Lewis, all the big time legal heads.
Ron Dulles who made him come to the table and sit out. And I think he representative of those at the time.
Congressman. Yep.
This impacted every aspect. Now the Ike Turner situation. You about to go there, but Ike Turner he had to be educated.
What the party was doing was raising funds for the party, for the Ideological Youth Institute at that time. I think it might have been called Family Peer Institute, but anyway, it ultimately evolved into the Oakland Community Learning Center. But raising funds, and we were using the we were using the Fox Theater, which was one of the institutions that the party was kind of piling with purchasing, along with the lampposts, and we had all of these different entertainers that would come in and do shows, the Dramatics, Bells, different entertainers that would come in and do shows for the party to raise funds. And out of that respect from what happened with the SMAC being shut down, because it resonated in the entertainment community that the Panthers was about it. And I thought he was going to do the show and cuff the money, and we had to discipline him a little bit.
Education. Educate him. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Sometimes we get, let education around here. Let me say this to y'all. I don't know. We don't, just in case we don't get Ruck and Sheila tonight. I want the man to play this. I'm that clenched fist salute, and I mean again to that man that the Black Panther Party Central Committee ranking, found to all the comrades. I mean, I be out the Minister Docs, the Deborah Johnson, the man Ruck. Y'all, these are people, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. Sheila, I'm talking about the commitment, the sacrifice. Again, it produces a different sort of, a different sort of person, the people, you know what I'm saying? And this is something we need to know. Again, we need to know about y'all. I can't stress this enough. I want y'all to replay this. I want to also give out a couple of I neglected to mention also Black Panther Party Cub and community condolences passing of Pastor Arrington. This is a lady at the church. In fact, Cassandra Greer had connected us with her. We actually had the free breakfast kicking up for a minute. Over there with Pastor Dave and others over there, and oh man, you calling in show, but they call the show. This brother who okay, hold on, my train of thought. She just passed Pastor Arrington. So the church is on 63rd and Justine. And I got to commend for if nothing else, Chairman Fred said everyone should be able to commit a revolutionary act in their life. And you know what I'm saying? And I want to commend her legacy. Also, this brother C.A. Brown, whose funeral is Friday in Chicago Heights, 155th place, I think 10 a.m. Man, C.A. Brown, man, go look at that. Man, I don't want to limit his resume to this song. I'm kind of, I'm crazy about this here thing here. This piece here called Chicago Damn. All you young brothers and sisters be on that microphone, man, check out, man. He really touched some issues. And I want to shout out brother Jesse, a guitarist, who connected me with his brother C.A. Brown. They were talking about doing the thing on the Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? And Jesse said, "Whoa, wait a minute, y'all touched down with the Chairman Fred." They were like, "No, we didn't think we had you." And Jesse, man, he really decoded culture. And when you see people, you got to up the ante. And you know what I'm saying? Jesse, he stood on it, he pushed it. They ended up coming to the house, and it was crazy. They came to the Hampton house, and some other forces with them. They was like, man, who? Because the comrades was there. Like, man, who is this guy? Like who? They never seen no revolutionary organization. Man, a lot of people they never seen nobody other than a state official, a politician, or what I'm saying. So this is a new dynamic. We end up. Ironically, they came on the birthday of the Black Panther Party. And we was talking. They ended up doing a phenomenal song. This brother, and they come. Man, he would bring his wife, his family. He came into the sipping paint. Man, this brother, man, he passed. Man, this brother, man, again. The service is Friday. We're gonna have it posted up there, y'all. I'm doing a show tonight with this brother DJ Trouble, my nephew. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the legacy of him, though, man. Again, so everybody should be able to come in the revolutionary acting. Like, we don't know how, man. Ain't no guarantee tomorrows, y'all. Ain't no guarantee tomorrows. And I just want to get.
Hey, Chairman.
Yeah, comrade.
You mentioned a place over on Washington.
Yes.
Where exactly is this place?
Where's the Karen Center at? Where's this gonna be? It's on Washington. Where is it? In Washington? In
Is it west of Central? On the corner, 5700?
Maybe.
In the 5700 of west on Washington.
That sound. So Central. Yeah, hold on. It's west or east. Hold on. No. Coming back by Central Park somewhere around that thing though. I think it is. I think by Central Park.
Oh, okay. Because I know when back in the day when we were going, the group of party members that we all joined the party together with Ralph, Clifton, and Bobby Anderson. When we came out of Austin, there's a place, a Catholic joint that we used to have a breakfast program, and we would have PE classes right on the corner of Central in Washington back in the day. This is back in '69. So I can
listen. I can take this, man. Y'all don't take this for granted. You know what I'm saying? This is. I'm telling you, man. Hey, this is something all of our people we know about. Every community. And again, stick to that definition. When Minister UEP News said, don't let nobody sway you with. Well, that don't mean we all get. People say, well, to me and my man, I'm a revolutionary. Stop playing word games. You know what I'm saying? This is a cup. This is coffee in this cup. Not in my mind. I don't identify as coffee. This is coffee. You know what I'm saying? This is coffee. There's a definition for a community. But the deal, it be so, don't let, saying there's a definition for a community. And you look inside, it's embarrassing. One more time, comrade.
Go to, when Minister Huey talked about intercommunalism.
Yes.
It was in that context when he said a community is a comprehensive collection of institutions. When he broke down intercommunalism, when he started fighting with the so-called left that was talking about, well, y'all not speaking nationalism, the servant broke it down. He said we intercommunists because the communities are connected. Technology has moved to the point of technocracy. So when you hear people going around talking about technology, the servant busted that out. When he did that speech at MIT, all of them so-called think tank, the class intellectuals, they blew their mind.
Give me that. You know what? Come on, So give me intercommunalism as opposed to the national. Said about the national. I got to struggle with. I got to get on top.
The whole nationalist concept is subjective because there's boundaries. The servant said, the world is being changed by technology.
Yes.
When you broke it down, you get on a plane and go around the world in a couple hours. Where it used to take you 20, 30 hours to go around the world, now you can do it in a couple hours. Okay? Mm-hmm. When he talked about Lenin, he said the concept that Lenin said, I envision a time where man could stand in one place, push buttons, and move mountains. That's happening. We're going to take a stick of dynamite, blow a mountain out of the way, and build a community. The technology had moved, and one of the things I always say this to my wife a lot of times when we're talking about social order things is that the servant says there'll come a time when technology would move to a level at such a rapid rate that a lot of people, we would have to come up with a new definition for defining them, because the technology has basically ousted them in the social order, okay? But you can find that information right there in that speech at MIT. That comrade broke it down, man. I mean, that was hard.
Minister UEP Newton, the speech at MIT.
In Boston, yes.
In Boston.
Remember, he also said there was going to come a time that the Black Panther Party is going to negate itself.
He talked about negation and negation. That's dialectic.
That's right. Sure did.
Negation and negation. Yep.
Listen here, y'all. I'll be on all this.
So it's much. We did much studying. A lot of folks don't realize it, but we would have PE classes, especially with Chairman Premier. We'd have PE classes at 4 a.m, and then we look around and got to go to the breakfast program. So a lot of times we were just operating offshore. And it was intertwined. It was. I'm glad you said that too, comrade. See, I was, I'll be talking to like these. I say I'm a revolutionary in reactionary times, and I envy. I can't. I foresee revolutionary times coming up. And with the it's intertwined in discussions, and I tell people like, ain't no cliff notes in Cub class. And people say, well, I tell you sometimes I say my mind sometimes it feel like Marilyn Monroe body. Sometimes people want to just come pick it when they just pick it. Like I said, like Joe DiMaggio and John F. Kennedy, they want to go grab Marilyn Monroe, just when they want to, what I'm saying, just pick up, just let me holler at you for a minute, what I'm saying? And the deal is, you can't get the essence of all this. It's again, that's why one of the scenes I liked in that Jews and Black Messiah, the scene with Kaluuya and Dominique Fishback, what I'm saying, and the chairman, they mentioned the March Chairman Mao Zedong in the bedroom, what I'm saying? And it's the intertwine our everyday life. I say, what I'm saying, resist. I say, this is not struggle. I'm gonna put this quote. I'm saying this. I'm gonna post it too. Struggle is not a one-night stand. Struggle is not a one-night stand, and revolution is a relationship. It's a romance. You know what I'm saying? It's Minister people say revolution is not a dinner day. It's a protracted struggle, and that whole that climate. You know what I'm saying? The breakfast. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this too. I want y'all to go look at, what I'm saying, at this, man. It's different, that climate, the atmosphere. Now you can see the community, how it changes, you know what I'm saying, impacts when you see with the politics. Not just don't detach the food from the politics. Don't detach the gun. Don't detach any dynamic you talking about. The movie, the way he dealt with that dynamic, you know what I'm saying? Man, go back and look at how Chairman Bobby Seale said, Minister UEP, they had to go back and look at The Godfather again. After the analysis provided by Minister UEP Newton. On that movie, on that set, Judas and Black Messiah, I had a template. I looked, I studied. How did I'll be calling comrades down and say, man, okay, with the touching bases, mother comrade. I had a template, how Minister UEP Newton dealt with the different dynamics with the movie industry. You feel what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing new under the sun. In fact, I had drew a correlation to my relationship with Ryan Coogler, is that serving with Melvin Van Peebles, you know what I'm saying? And it's long standing. It impacted to the point that when they tried to do that movie, The Panther, they tried to have Tom Cruise, white dude, play Minister UEP Newton. Melvin Van Peebles, he remembered the relationship. Man, they said, no, it's a no-go. That can't happen, man. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is like meat and potato. It sticks to you for generations. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no microwave meal. You go to these different places, they try to give you this old, again, Drake's, fakes, and jackanapes. Drake's, fakes, and jackanapes. They'll give you something, it'll look real appealing. You come back, you'll get it, it's gone. You're like, Dad, did I eat something? I don't know. You ever go someplace, you eat something? I don't invite him. This here, it sticks for generations, y'all. Yes, indeed. Man, call in Q? Okay, come on. Yep. Welcome to Fremont Radio. Call in Q? Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make a move. Let's call it. Okay, we gotta come back on this again. Y'all repost this.
Excuse me.
Chairman, let me holler at you one quick time before you roll out.
Okay, yes, indeed.
The whole can you? I don't know if you hear me.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, Conrad.
Yeah. The whole concept of revolutionary intercommunalism was. Huey had a chance to argue that whole concept before the Polar Bureau in
yes,
China.
sir. Yep.
One more time.
He had the opportunity to talk to him about that whole concept.
To talk to who?
Cho and
I'm trying to tell you. That's why I keep saying. I hope y'all. I don't think y'all heard this. The central community in China. See, that's why. I hope y'all listen. When I talking about, when I be going, I'm talking about. Come on, listen. I keep. Oh man, listen. Hey, I'm on Cloud Million. This the pictures. You look at the. I done seen the pictures. I don't know if y'all heard the Polybrew in China. I'm talking about this. I mean, this was no vacation. You look at the dignity. I'm talking about, man, Minister UEP, I'm talking about, man, I can see it now. I mean, with that coat, double-breasted, them glasses. I mean, man, coming. I mean, the respect, the dignitaries. I'm talking about. I'm telling you, man. This the. Yeah.
The party was requested to come to the People's Republic of China long before the American government, before Nixon. They didn't have a relationship. It was the black man opened the door.
See, this
the
party
that opened the door. When you see that picture of the servant shaking hands with Cho and Lai, they invited a delegation of party members. And after that initial meeting with the servant, they gave us an embassy there. They gave us an embassy of the Black Panther Party
in China. I hope y'all hearing this here. I want y'all this the homework. Go study this here. Pull up on YouTube. Yep. Melissa Crowley, I want you to give other people going through some with the water issues. I want y'all coming in like a man. On 31st. I want y'all coming in like a delegation. You know what I'm saying? Official. I'm talking about. Yes.
Minister Doc went there. He was one of the delegate members of the party, along with Minister Emory Douglas, who was the artist, and Minister Masai Haywood, who was the Minister of Education. Doc, when Minister Doc came back to the United States and came to the Illinois chapter, Minister Doc was down with acupuncture. We were some of his first victims. But he was practicing acupuncture right out of the Spurgeon Jake Winter Medical Center back then. We talking about 1971, 72.
Y'all hear well? I can't suffice for nothing less. I'm talking. It's like you go to Lou Malato's or Giordano's and get some pizza, and then somebody gives you the be like a slice. Like here, you wonder why they tripping. You understand what? You wonder. I can't get excited about no partisan politics. I'm talking about when you done had this here. When you know about this here, the bar is up here. It's like you've been in a relationship with a. You know what I'm saying? It's a real relationship. You come and say, man, that's cool. That'll settle. It just don't do. I'm trying to tell. Listen. Them 30th, 31st, September 1st. Get y'all clothes together. I'm talking about. Man, I'm like for real. Having said like people do. Man, go look the word delegation up. Go look at the images. I'm talking about. Man, the political bro in China. I'm talking about, man, I was going to speak in France with a delegation by Mumi Abu Jamal. And I had my suitcase. And this brother didn't know me. He said, man, you going out of town, have fun. And the rest of the neighborhood, they said, what you mean? He's not going on vacation. He's going to represent our people. Man. Mr. Crowley, you have responsibility. You want to connect with other communities, other people on wherever they're about this water bill. And I'm talking about official. We'll get the posters. We'll call it a delegate. Come up there. I want the families of the police terrorism. You know what I'm saying? To be there. I'm talking about the delegation. You know what I'm saying? Man, who is that? Sonia Massey family there. You know what I'm saying? And the countless other families. We're going to check our emotions. We understand this. I know it's emotional, but we come as a delegation. Man, reparations, you know what I'm saying? Political prisoners, indigenous community, different dynamics. A real deal convention. We have a people's convention August 31st. We want black and light blue. Get your best colors on. Represent. You know what I'm saying? Of the situation about the foster care, whatever. And see, we're gonna call people bluff. We're gonna call people bluff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they want to vent. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what we doing. If nothing else for the history books, you know what I'm saying? How useful this is going to be for future generations, y'all. Because look, I know what this is doing for me right now, hearing about the birth program. It's a shot in the arm. It's like you running, you know what I'm saying? You get tired. Man, hey, you better believe that sister, what's the sister, young sister, the phenomenal runner? What's the young sister, Shakira? What's the young sister's name, y'all? The sister we getting down there. Richardson, you better believe when she thinking about times with her grandmama, you know what I'm saying, with different struggles and her mom, you know, that second wind kicked back in. Money Frazier told me one day, he said, Chairman, when you be talking, he said, I can see when you get tired. He said, I know when the chairman kick in on you, because they say, my father, Miller Frazier, kicks in on me sometimes. I'm talking inspirational, y'all. I'm not talking no abstract sort of way. We need, also put the word out there. We need support, y'all. Come on, that's 670 Green. Drop, you know, we need warm bodies to help, you know, with the feeding programs. Y'all got the place to donate resources to. Again, say the cash shop, $, say the Hampton House. Chairman Fred Jr. at Gmail. Pull up right there on the comrades. They out there. I'm talking about, man, we got Black Panther Party Cubs, got Sister Cassandra Greer. We got other forces right there on deck, y'all. Check out Facebook. We just had a phenomenal tour today. The youngsters came from all over. Comrade Cool on on deck. I gotta watch the whole tour. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'll be on here all night, but I gotta go to this event tonight. And again, clinch fist salute to the legacy of the Black Panther Party, to the Pro Survival Program, and clinch fist salute to those who carry on. And let's get ready, y'all. The theme for August 30th, they are not like us. They're not like us. You know what I'm saying? And also the thing for August 31st is the People's Convention, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get your stuff objective. We didn't just come for no venting session. We lay, man, issues about Cabrini Green, lay out bam, bam, bam. You know, police terrorism, you know what I'm saying? What's the issue? Political prisoners. Bam, bam, bam. Go Google previous delegations. You go conventions. Look at them. Look at the man. The Republican convention, man, you think that Trump's wife and them get along? You seen the image of children? We having children speak all of. I'm talking about, man. It was you see a united position, you know what I'm saying, and lay out what's our issues. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, we gonna up the ante, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so we can come to this for history books, so people can say, well, we don't know what y'all's fighting for. This man, we demand, as Malcolm X said, man, we demand to be treated as human beings by any means necessary. And as Minister Huey P. Newton said, man, we would have our manhood. I'm gonna paraphrase it, our manhood, our humanity, or level of earth, or level of earth, the level of earth. It's his brother. I watched this documentary on YouTube called "The Negro Class," the Upper Negroes, or something, 1968. Man, you talking me, man? Hey, same dynamics going through it again. Those who called in, make sure y'all press 1. We look for futures. We're gonna be talking. I think we got some guests coming in next week. We're talking about we're having the St. Louis state Congresswoman Corey Bush. That whole dynamic that went down up there. The election. I think next Wednesday, the following Wednesday, somebody come on there and give us an update about that. Study that. Also, I think we're gonna be going to actually St. Louis, her district, of this coming Thursday. Mike Brown, you know what I'm saying? Go to Mike Brown Senior's page. They got a number of events coming up Thursday, Friday. I might only could do one day. Me and big brother Jacob Blake will be touching down up there. You know what I'm saying? This is the 10th year anniversary. Damn, 10 years. Damn. Mike Brown. 10 years. Ooh, man. So we can keep up posted that. Comrades, revolutionary appreciation, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, man, get the video. Make sure they check this out. Ruck, Sheila, and all the other comrades. Clinch fist salute, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Beat goes on. I have to make this move, y'all. We're gonna make these moves. This was phenomenal. Y'all. So, Sister Comrade, right on, comrades. Revolutionary love, respect, and appreciation, y'all. We'll have y'all black on again. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. We appreciate the people.